If Maslow were alive today, he'd be confused. We met the basic needs in modern life. We've eliminated most survival threats. Food is abundant. Violence is relatively low. Comfort is everywhere. And instead of self-actualization, we got anxiety, loneliness, porn addiction, and endless doom scrolling. So maybe the problem isn't that life is too hard. Maybe it's that life stopped asking anything of us. Maslow came up with what most of us learn in high school health class, his hierarchy of needs. Usually it's drawn as a pyramid. At the bottom are the basics: food, water, shelter. Then safety, then love and belonging, then self-esteem, and at the top, self-actualization, which means becoming who you're capable of becoming, your highest potential, your highest self. For most of human history, people never made it past the most basic layers. Life was brutal. You didn't sit around wondering if you were fulfilled. You worried about eating, about disease, about war, and about surviving the winter. Happiness didn't matter. Meaning didn't matter. Survival did. And yet, here we are. We live in one of the safest, most comfortable periods in human history. Technology has removed friction from almost every part of life. So, if Maslow was right, this should have been the golden age of fulfillment. But it's not. People feel lonelier than ever. Dating is collapsing. Anxiety is everywhere. Depression is everywhere. People feel lost, aimless, and disconnected. So the real question isn't, why are people unhappy? The real question is, why did removing survival also mean removing meaning? Here's what I think. Modern systems didn't just remove danger. They removed rejection. They removed failure. They removed the need to become resilient. And that broke something in us. For example, love and belonging used to require risk. You had to show up. You had to be vulnerable. You had to face the possibility that someone wouldn't choose you. Now, intimacy can be simulated. Porn gives you closeness without vulnerability. Dating apps outsource rejection, so you never have to feel it directly. Online communities give you belonging without obligation. You get the feeling of connection without the cost of connection. Same thing with status. Status used to come from competence, from craft, from your strength, from doing something difficult and being recognized for it. Now, status is abstract. It comes in the form of likes, followers, credentials, hot takes, and moral virtue signaling. Video games give you the achievement without real consequences. Social media gives you validation without contribution. I'm not saying these things are evil. I'm saying they're substitutes. They meet psychological needs cheaply, and cheaply met needs don't transform you. Meaning used to come from something higher than the self. It came from religion, duty, family, and sacrifice. Something that demanded something from you. And now, that's mostly gone. And what replaced it isn't belief, it's identity. Identity asks nothing of you. It doesn't require sacrifice. It doesn't prepare for suffering. It collapses the moment life pushes back. And life always pushes back. Here's a part people don't like hearing. Meaning requires suffering. Not random suffering, not needless suffering, but voluntary discomfort. Nothing worth keeping comes without cost, as the old adage says. If you want to lose weight, you give up comfort. If you want to date, you accept rejection. If you want to be honest, you accept conflict. If you want to build something real, you accept the possibility of failure. That's just the bottom line. That's the basic entry. Responsibility and suffering go hand in hand. You don't seek suffering, but you stop avoiding it. And modern life is very good at helping you avoid it. That's why people feel fragile. That's why confidence feels fake. That's why everything collapses the moment things get hard. Modern misery isn't caused by too much suffering. It's caused by too little meaningful suffering. So where do you start? You don't start with ideology or productivity hacks or with deleting every app on your phone, though it seems that might help. You start with your body. Your health is the one domain you have the most control over. It's embodied, it has immediate feedback, and you can't fake it. You can't outsource it either. Your body still tells the truth. Discipline, discomfort, and restraint. Those things rebuild your relationship with reality. And once you can carry physical weight, you're better equipped to carry psychological weight. We built a world optimized for comfort before teaching people how to carry weight. And a psyche without weight collapses inward. The answer isn't to suffer more, it's to stop avoiding the kinds of discomfort that makes a person real.